Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Y'all see what we got going on here? As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, man, today's video is dealing with your guy, Coach K. So Coach K, he had to pull up on J.Prince to let J.Prince know, hey, my G, you gotta calm down. Why is you going at one of my artists who happens to be Offset like that? Especially knowing that Offset is really grieving based on what happened to his brother, his family TakeOff. Coach K said, yeah, me and Offset, we may have had our differences in the past, but we cool now. And when I seen you do that interview on Wallow and Gilly, I thought that wasn't cool. Especially knowing that Offset even stated himself that he used to look up to J.Prince, because a lot of folks already know J.Prince association with Larry Hoover, same thing that Offset represents. So that's the reason why the guys was even questioning the moves of J.Prince. Y'all gotta understand where Coach K is coming from. So Coach K said, we was aware that TakeOff got set up around Halloween, right around October the 31st. We could say the third week into the NFL season. So Coach K is trying to understand, along with everybody else, why did J.Prince wait until the Super Bowl to have something to say about Offset? Again, if the whole TakeOff situation happened at the end of October, J.Prince, he gonna say something to Offset in February. Come on, man. See, I already informed y'all the other day that CEO Pierre, he tried to have a sit down with J.Prince and Offset, along with Cardi B. But J.Prince, he acted like he ain't do nothing or said anything wrong. So that's the reason why Offset and Cardi B, they bounced up out of that, man. They felt like they had no reason to continue being in that meeting if J.Prince is not taking any accountability for what he did or said. See, the thing that's catching J.Prince off guard is he thought his peers will respect him for coming at the youngster like that. But then his peers stood back and analyzed, hey man, Offset, he ain't never said anything about you. So if you say you've been knowing CEO Pierre and Coach K for over 10 years, you should have called Coach K. Even Coach K acknowledged that to J.Prince. See, a lot of people don't know that Coach K and J.Prince, they go back even before CEO Pierre popped in the picture. That's where a lot of Coach K got his game from, was J.Prince, when J.Prince was running Rap-A-Lot. Yeah, we know J.Prince is still running Rap-A-Lot, but his sons is the face of it right now. And that's the issue that a lot of people are seeing, is that once you put your sons in your place, they can't do what you do. Matter of fact, it's throwing you off. It's throwing you off to the point that you going on social media talking about Offset and his relationship with TakeOff like you know those guys like that. So again, this is where a lot of J.Prince peers and the younger dudes who used to look up to J.Prince, they stopped respecting him, man. All based on him overreacting towards Offset. And not only that, how J.Prince stated out his mouth that he wished it was Migo Benz who got hit with the Blicky. Come on, G, that's bogus, my guy. You're not supposed to wish that upon no one, especially in your hometown. Because who you think they gonna question first? You and your son's mob ties. Same thing with the Duke the Jeweler situation and TakeOff. And that's something that Coach K had to bring to J.Prince as well. He say, hey man, Migo Benz already informed me that Jazz gave him the burner. So the first question that Coach K asked J.Prince, why is your sons handing out blickies at a private event in the first place? Again, the same question that Charleston White stated, and that's the same question that a lot of other people have. And that's the thing, see, a lot of people respect Coach K. It don't matter what state. He always been a stand-up guy. The same way a lot of folks seen J.Prince. But as I stated before, once J.Prince let his sons take over, a whole string of events came after that. A whole string of events that ended in Duke the Jeweler and TakeOff untimely demise. And almost ended the professional boxing career of Shakir Stevenson. So when you got guys like Sauce Walker and Charleston White, whom is from Texas, and they trying to understand what's going on with J.Prince mob ties over there. Same question that Coach K and Wack 100 has as well. Y'all already know that Wack 100 and J.Prince, they had a back and forth. Because Wack 100 been trying to let the people know, hey, J.Prince, he's not who y'all think he is. Matter of fact, he's controlling the narratives to make up these storylines to make it seem like he's really that guy. And Wack 100 is saying, I've been in interaction with this dude. He's not that tough. The times that his son got robbed for their chains, and his artists who was on Rap a Lot, it wasn't him making the moves. It was everybody else who was cool with the artists of J.Prince who made sure that they got their chains back. Not J.Prince, but it's just messed up that it had to come to this. So as black men, we got to communicate better with one another. So that's why Coach K, he knew he had to have a sit down with J.Prince. Now, after that sit down that Coach K had with J.Prince, y'all probably not finna be hearing from J.Prince for a long time. And that's a good thing, because again, nobody looked towards J.Prince's way until he started going at Offset. If he would have never said anything about Offset and did that interview and said his apologies to TakeOff family, everything would have been all cool. But once you start pointing a finger and making it seem like it was somebody else's fault besides your son's mob ties who had something to do with Duke the Jeweler and TakeOff being set up at these private events, again, the only thing J.Prince needs to be worried about is making sure that TakeOff and Duke the Jeweler family get justice. Other than that, there's no reason to be bringing up Offset or Cardi B, or even responding to Charleston White. Those are not your priorities, because those guys are still here. They are still here to tell their side of the story, not Duke or TakeOff. But again, on a real note, us as black men, we really need to communicate with one another better than what we're doing. So I want to tip my hat off and pay respect to Coach K for even having that mindset to go have a sit down with J.Prince, because he didn't have to. He got other things on his itinerary that he has to worry about. But understand, him seeing J.Prince go at Offset when he respect both of those guys, he knew it was something he could do to help diffuse the whole situation. Yeah, folks, J.Prince, he should have knew better than to go at the family member of somebody who just got set up. That's bogus, man. So again, there's a lot of J.Prince peers who don't respect him for him going at Offset like that. And that's something that Coach K had to remind him of. Because even Coach K had to let him know, hey man, you was cool when you weren't saying nothing. Nobody was putting anything on you. A lot of people just really wanted your sons to tell the truth based on what really happened at these private events. That's it. So for you to take that time to go at Offset, there was really no real reason for that, man. So you're gonna have folks trying to understand what was your mindset, because there was more people out there who was caught off guard when you made that response towards Offset. The folks just wanted to know, where did that come from? And at the same time, are you trying to cause a distraction based around your son J.Prince putting together these private events where it resulted in TakeOff and Duke the Jeweler untimely demise? And that's something that even Charleston White spoke on. Charleston White said the only reason why J.Prince went at Offset because he knows his sons got something to do with TakeOff being set up at that private event. Because if I'm not mistaken, J.Prince stated himself that it was his son Jazz who handed Migo bands to Blicky. Man, I told y'all, Boosie stated since that whole little Duke the Jeweler situation, he don't want to be part of no more J.Prince Jr. gambling events. He say, matter of fact, he's not even doing his own no more. And Boosie say he used to put together gambling events all the time. But again, once everybody started saying that he had something to do with Duke the Jeweler untimely demise, man, your guy Boosie, he went legit with the gambling. Yeah, man, he took it to Nevada. He said he would rather invest in a casino than go back to the streets gambling. He says too much going on, man, and he ain't got time for that. He said now he understands what the people with real money was talking about. And that's, you want to make sure that you and the people around you are secure if y'all winning or losing a lot of money. So Boosie say being in the streets, you hear all the time about people getting set up based around dice games. He said, but not being at the casino, because you got people who's paid to be there to make sure that nothing bogus goes down. And 99% of the time, it doesn't. But in the streets, 99% of the time, it does. So this is where you have to be smart and pick the better option for a more safe and secure outcome to make sure you don't get caught up in no bogus activities. And like they say, it's easier getting into trouble, but it's harder getting out. And always make sure that the guys around you is not on no goofy activity, because that'll be the same people that'll bring you down and never do anything to pick you back up. And it's real. So always be aware and always stay prepared. But hey, we got more in store. As always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.